this week on MackdaddyXTASY. What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX, and I am here bringing in MackdaddyXTASY, the new episodes that I'm hoping through 2012 to just bring you once a week of several great fights. And this week we have a bunch of good ones. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see how this goes. If you guys like this series that I'm starting up, this show, so to say, this MackdaddyXTASY show, then once a week, probably around Thursday or Friday, I'll be uploading a video, and that it'll have several great fights that have happened throughout the week. And we'll just continue to keep this thing going and keep the rookies in play, keep all the high-level players in play, and showcase what they can do on this channel up until we get to Tekken Tag 2. So I hope you guys enjoy all the fights. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and spread the word if you haven't already. Make sure to leave your comments in the latest video. And good luck to y'all. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, don't forget to attend the King event this Saturday, January 14th on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, either way. And make sure to record what you do. Pick King and do as many annoying things as you can. Dress up like me if you want, and show people that I've just reached the 120 subscriber milestone. In celebration of it, show people just how annoying you can be with King. And that should be a whole lot of fun this week. So, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy it. Peace out. Yo, New School the Dog, DJ, hit me with a sick beat. MackdaddyX here, casting episode 1 of our series here in MackdaddyXTASY, and we are breaking this in with Nullstein versus myself, MackdaddyX, the king player. Nullstein, 1,600 wins, 82.1%, and myself with over 3,000 wins, 81.4%, so very evenly matched. With Nullstein, obviously, I think that's a champion, either champion or overlord, but a very high rank here, and just slightly higher than my destroyer rank. But I am currently doing some very nice counter-hitting madness here to rack up damage. Nullstein with a beautiful breakout here, and so just showing the defense off, and it looks like I am attempting some madness shenanigans here. Went for the whirling dervish. Nullstein just calmly waited out the storm, and oh, looks like I wasn't able to get my damage in there, excuse me, and able to shut that round out. So round 1 will go to MackDaddy. Just kind of waited it out and threw out the surprise double mids. Nullstein might have been expecting a throw and attempted to duck it, or just throw out an attack and got countered, either way. But looks like I'm going for a nice little air hit mix-up here from the beginning, showing off some aggressiveness here. A surprising amount of aggressiveness from me. Look at that little shaking there. And it's deciding, I guess, to stay aggressive against, a solid player. And wow, multi-throw attempt here. Going for, what is the damage or save? Oh, it looks like a breakout here. So Nullstein showing that he has the knowledge to break out of multi-throws for bigger damage. And is definitely showing me some things here. So I've got a lot to think about here. And Nullstein is just keeping up the aggression. Look at this. Going with the guard crush. Looks like I am able to transition and change this pace. But Nullstein able to get a very nice hit there to slam me back to the ground in a bound. So I'm probably just, cursing at the developers for creating the bound system right there. If that gave him the tools to be able to shut out round 2. And so Nullstein able to tie this thing up, man. And here we go. Right back at it. Let's see how we start both of us with the defensive opener there. It looks like I'm able to fit in some stagger kicks without it being punished. And Nullstein is already at half life. Definitely have to be careful. Oh, a beautiful move there by myself to put this close to the wall. Able to just inch out that perfect. No problem at all. Nullstein might have been expecting me to drop that or go low, and was attempting to get in some damage, and no can do. And so Nullstein definitely been put on notice here. Has high enough defense, though, that I don't think that it's really a problem for him at this point. Oh, a nice unblockable attempt. So I'm definitely being gutsy here. I'm showing off that I am not afraid, and I do get this little juggle here, but I drop it, and so definitely uncharacteristic of the match. And Nullstein can take advantage of this. Will he be able to come back and punish this lack of damage output showing by myself here? And looks like I have gone on the defensive, going for some stagger kicks. This hasn't been totally punished yet, but Nullstein's got me in the corner here. And oh, goes for that little mix-up there. Actually, just all the mid hits. Expecting maybe it'll duck, and that would have definitely shut it out. But the giant swing, putting it at 70 damage. Oh, look at that! Wow! Nullstein able to barely have enough range to get a duck off so that he can avoid that further punishment. But tends to walk right into that juggle attempt against the wall. Good stuff and good game. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and leave the comments in below. And you know, one thing that I have started to do with this new series, MackdaddyXTASY, is disable all the previous comments for old videos, and try to run this at least once every couple of weeks, where I just bring you guys a huge array of footage. And so if you guys like the music, the beats, if you guys like what's going on, make sure to favorite, like, and subscribe these videos, and make sure to leave your comments when you can. And let me know how this is going. If you guys like it, then I'll continue it going. If you guys don't like it, then, you know, I'll just continue posting whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? But I do intend for this to be the type of thing where I can upload anything. I can show gameplay footage of anything I'm playing at the time. You know, I don't care whether it's StarCraft, World of Warcraft. I don't care whether it's, you know, Pong, Pac-Man, whatever I'm playing. I don't care. I really don't. I intend for this to be something fun, and I'll be looking for new things to interface with the audience as well. So a good game there to Nullstein. I'll see you guys next time.
Get ready for the next.
What's up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX, and I am casting a fight between the nasty ninja Paralysis in his rookie career, but doing so well at 73%, versus Brocco, who is he's rocking at over 90%, but also in his rookie career. So we have a battle between the rookies, and one a Raven player, one a Lee Chaolon player. Let's see how this goes. Paralysis starting early with this counter hit aggression. You gotta love that. He is just one of the best in the business at timing that, and he is continuing to put up pressure. Oh, a very nice counter reverse again by Paralysis. He's just rocking that. He is rocking it like it's hot, and Brock is trying to carry this back so he can get the wall hit aggression, and unfortunately for Brock, the wall actually saves Paralysis from further damage, and Paralysis continuing mix up, but check out the defense of both sides, and a very nice hit there by Paralysis to keep up the aggression. Brock responding in kind, and this fight could go either way. It looks like Paralysis is in rage. Brock has to be careful. Oh, the 3 hits to the low shins. And Brock with a very good read there. He actually used a little bit of delay there for the third one, and that will put Paralysis out for now. And don't be fooled though, Paralysis is a very resilient ninja, and let's see what he's got here for round 2. Paralysis opening up aggressive once again. Paralysis shows no fear, and he is going with some sick mix-up here. He's got a perfect so far. Will Brock be able to score damage? It looks like, Paralysis once again probably could have maximized that more with the wall hit, but Brock definitely has to be careful. He is in trouble here, and he's got a nice little, look at this, he's got the double knee going here. So he's got some nice moves here to predict when to throw out the throws, but look at this, the Charlie Murphy pimp slaps here from Paralysis that just shuts it out. Paralysis just walked up to Brock and said, "What's up? What the 5 fingers say to the face?" You know what I'm saying? And that was it. So we are all tied up. Good stuff by Paralysis to stay in this, and he's once again trying to utilize the counter hitting, taking a little bit of damage from it. So probably a little bit risky, but the life is not really a life lead for either character here, and both players are just kind of pacing themselves and trying to defensive counter hit each other, with Paralysis being the aggressor and Brock trying to defensive counter hit a little more often. But it looks like a little bit of damage scored here by Brock. Paralysis with another nice catch reverse, perfectly timed. Look at this. This is amazing. Paralysis is just the absolute, you know, creme de la creme, top of the food chain for the ninjas that do that move. You just, you know, you have to be careful at all times with throwing out attacks. You have to wonder if it wouldn't be better to just throw against him the whole time. Just do all throws. It's the only way to win. And so Brock is definitely put on notice here, as Paralysis with that win creates a little bit of space for him to be able to plan out what his moves are. And as you can see, he's being very careful here. Brock just trying to pace himself and add some more damage with the low hits, but Paralysis is doing the right thing. He's defensive counter hitting. This will put Paralysis in some trouble here, as Brock is able to push this to the wall. A very nice finisher there by Brock. Ends it with plenty of life left, over half life left. And this fight is exciting and has gone the distance yet again. And so another fight that's gone the distance with Paralysis. What can you say? And so Paralysis, you know, coming into this fight, you would think that he has just slightly less experience and definitely doesn't have the win percentage, but you know, Paralysis is not performing like he's the underdog at all. Here he is staying aggressive, and Brock's got to look out for those Charlie Murphy slaps, man. He's got to look out for that. And Brock is once again in the situation, caught in the corner. Paralysis is doing so well, but just keeping him in the corner. Oh, another nice counter hit there. Oh, and the Charlie Murphy, and Paralysis once again with the anti-defeat stalactite toe tap from up top. Paralysis once again closing it out in ninja style. What can you say about this Cat Vanilla Ice? Go Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go, 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 go! Hit it! Ninja, ninja, rap! Ninja, a ninja, rap! Ninja, a ninja, rap! Go, 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 go!
Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go!
What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between myself, the king player, 3,000 wins, 80% versus DataLink. Only 6 KU, but he's racked up 14 wins, 0 losses at 100%. He's still in his rookie career, so that doesn't really say much. But let's see how this guy, who is clearly wearing the Mary Poppins umbrella, he's got a robot rock toupee pretty much rented out from Daft Punk. I don't know how much I like this, but he did defend the stagger kicks correctly. He got the 35 damage throw, and it looks like I am just coming in with some pokes, and I'm seeing DataLink going in here for some poke aggression of his own here. Look at this, he's going for the low hits, the mix-ups, but these are just pokes, and so I'm kind of defensive counter-hitting, waiting it out. He gets a very nice counter hit right there to rack up some damage, and he's putting me in trouble here in round 1. Looks like I get the nice wake-up attack, and DataLink is now in trouble as I've got a combo going. Let's see if I'll be able to finish this out. DataLink correctly defends the whirling dervish. He's going for low pokes. Oh, and the wake-up attack right there. I was able to just fit in that wake-up attack right in between the timing, and it knocked the Mary Poppins umbrella character out. I don't know what's going on with that thing, but he might need that to fly away here soon. Go babysit some other New England kids. But DataLink, what he's doing here that I notice is his style seems to be a lot of pokes, and I'm not sure if that's how he's been winning these matches so far. But pokes, of course, won't do it all. He's going to have to show some more aggression and do some more combos and things, I think, to keep up with the damage output that I'm doing. And because you can see here, he's at 50%, and he's continuing this poke aggression. I'd like to see some launchers or at least some high damage throws from him here. And but he's continuing this poke aggression. Let's see if he can do well with it. It looks like he does defend the stagger kicks yet again. He is showing that he can't be hurt by stagger kicks. I do like that. But oh, I got a high damage combo here. This could be it. I go for the flop. Oh, and DataLink with the wake up attack that stops the aggression. Very nicely timed. Oh, and look what happened right there. He goes in, he gets the low poke right there, and my backup creates just enough space for it to whip. Very unfortunate there for DataLink as I was able to get in my damage. It looks like he needs to start calling Mary Poppins to step in time right now, and DataLink is in serious trouble here, guys. And so what he needs to do is he needs to go all out. He needs to throw juggles. I got the 5-hit stagger hit stun. This is huge trouble for DataLink, already at half life, and I am going to town here. I think we're going to have to sign his papers. Let's send him home with something good here. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Hey, yo, Matt, what you say? Hit the road, Jack. So tell you, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Well, I've been down into New Orleans. Ray Charles is blind, but the boy can sing.
What you say?
Get ready for the next
What is up,
battle.
y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between Petey Pablo and Garaz from Algeria. Petey Pablo. His name is really Pablo Bad 93. He is rocking at 85%, and he is at a very high rank here. And so let's see if Garaz will be able to have an answer for this, as Petey Pablo is over 2,000, almost 3,000 wins here. As I think he's very high ranked here. And Garaz is still in his rookie career, doesn't even have 100 wins yet. But Garaz, as you can see, is being the aggressor here. Doesn't care that he's a rookie right now. Looks like he's just having some fun, and so far he's been able to keep Petey Pablo way down. He's got the life lead by far, and Garaz able to shut this out with a quick back turn. Very quick. Look at that, bam! Gotta love that. And so showing that he better back it up, and that's it. Round 1 goes to Garaz, and let's see if Petey Pablo will wake up here, as he needs to represent. He's got over 85%. You know, unless he's some kind of disconnect or anything, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I hope not. But looks like he went for a very minor combo there. Didn't even really do 35 damage quite. And Garaz is continuing just the aggression, counter hitting, and creates a guard press situation. Very nicely defended there by P.D. Pablo. Goes for the low hit, the low parry is, and Garage just continuing this like aggression now. It looks like he's continuing with pokes, and he's able to shut it out again. And so Garage with a very quick 2-0. And this is putting Mr. Pablo in serious trouble here, you know. Gotta say, he's definitely got to step it up here, because Garage is showing that he's just being aggressive. I don't really see him defensive counter hitting much. Look at this, he's going for some more aggression, covering his tracks by making sure he throws out a quick like circular low. And so Garage is doing his thing, and P.D. Pablo looks like he's trying to fight back here. Very nice twin pistons. P.D. Pablo able to carry this. Will he get to the wall? Looks like no, he was trying to make it there, but didn't quite make it to the wall. So I don't know. Pablo he's defensive counter hitting here, but I'm not sure that this is good. I mean, he probably should just go all out. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Garage just doing his thing. Oh, and the nice throw break. Garage doing it. He looks like he's just coming. He's not afraid at all. Garage, a quick 3-0 against the top player here. Wow. Just wow. What can you say? The Algerian connection. You go, Garage. You go, boy. But that's it. A very quick 3-0. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Come again. And I'll see you guys next time. Good game, Garage. What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between B Token for life and his friend Rogue Kevin. And let me give you guys a quick background on these two guys. B Token for life and Rogue Kevin are very consistently the top #1 and 2 in the scenario campaign leaderboards, whether it be like the single scenario campaign or especially the co-op. These guys do work together, and they have consistently shown that they are one of the best in the business. I mean, literally #1 and #2 in the world. And so it looks like they're just having a friendly fight here, both in their rookie careers. B Token, he's only a 4th Dan, and Kevin, you know, not too much higher, about the same rank, and you know, only operating at just over 60% apiece. And Kevin able to shut out this first round here, and looks like we just have a little bit of a brawl here between friends, and and you know, I bet you after this they're gonna just go right back to scenario campaign and put up top scores. You know, these guys are crazy with what they know and how to maximize their scores, and so you know, I definitely couldn't hang with these guys. I'm like top 100,000 in scenario campaign. I just don't like the mode. But it's definitely inspiring to have these guys competing like this, because it almost makes it feel like, you know, maybe it would be fun for me to try and, you know, put up a top score so I can say I'm the best in the world at something, you know, something more than just time attack mode or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But, or survival or something like that. But here we got both going back and forth. Very nice stop there. He actually did a delay stop on that move instead of doing the 3 hits to the mid. Stopped it and then punched Kevin in the face. Let's see how he responds to getting hit in the face like that. He is representing Bruce Lee here, so I know personally Bruce Lee would not take that crap. And that's what he's doing here. He's got Token in the corner, and Kevin's definitely in a good spot. He gets the perfect, you know, just continue with that low mix-up, and Token definitely needs to wake up and defend that. Did the wrong move by backstepping, you know, no cancel, no backstep cancel into block, you know. Gotta be careful about that, Token. We worked on this in training. Come on, man. And let's see if Token can come back here. It looks like we got some high styling and profiling by Mr. Bruce Lee here. And Token's got him in the corner, so Kevin could be in some trouble here. Let's see if Kevin... Oh, the wake-up attacks. So Token is definitely staying on top of this, and Kevin needs to be aware. He's been put on notice. A perfect again! So he says, back at you, cousin. Something to think about the next time we're in scenario campaign. I'm better than you, man. And I let you get that first perfect on purpose. And so we are here at the final round already here between friends. Who will it be? Will it be Muhammad Ali? Will it be Bruce Lee? And oh, it looks like Token starting off aggressive. Very good move there. We all know that law players are nothing but button mashers, and he was able to catch him off guard there with the launcher. I kid. But Token is definitely in a good spot here. Oh, look at that! That was really interesting. Look what happened there. B Token hit him with the stun, and with the low punch actually put him back on his feet. And Kevin clearly caught off guard by this, gets hit with the tomahawk on top of the head. Go on ahead, Token, with your bad self, boy. Good game. What it is, Chief. This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between the Lord Dark Dan from the UK in his rookie career, but at 75%, so doing well, versus the much more experienced Ivan, who has over 4,000 wins. And Ivan is rocking that Yoshimitsu with the sword. He says, I come from Soul Calibur. And Lord Dark Dan says, I am not too impressed. And both people are actually doing a very, very good job on defense here. 10 seconds in, still haven't scored any damage, and there's the first damage, just a single mount punch by Lord Dark Dan. And so very good defense from both sides here so far. And Lord Dark Dan is definitely starting to put forward this pace, doing some delays and height mix-ups, and he's getting in some damage. Ivan is responding in kind here, and we are about at equal health here. No one has the life lead yet. And so let's see how we go with the last 30 seconds. The first one being very indecisive between both so far, both doing very well. And Lord Dark Dan is just putting forward all of this aggression here, and just hoping he's going to throw something out and it'll work. Oh, and the beautiful rainbow slam here by Ivan with only 15 seconds remaining. What will Lord Dark Dan be able to do here? Ivan just going to town, and oh, looks like he actually stops aggressively the 3-part, goes for 2, and then decides to go low to finish that out. Very smart stuff there by Ivan. I'm not sure if he knows anything about his opponent right here, but Lord Dark Dan has excellent defense with the characters that he uses, and that he was able to just utilize that to win that first round barely. And I think Lord Dark Dan, it's probably going through his mind, and he's got something different planned as he always does. And here we go. And so Lord Dark Dan, he's starting to pile on the aggression here. Oh, he drops the combo, and that is very fortunate for Ivan, who has thrown out a very nice low parry there to stay in this thing. And he is just kind of styling and profiling, showing why he was selected for Soul Calibur. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody from Samurai Showdown. But he's like, I got what it takes, man. And Lord Dark Dan is able to push this towards the wall. Oh, it looks like he actually is going for some serious flash here. Not doing the staple finishers here, but is able to put the mind games on him enough to finish this out. And so, good stuff there by Lord Dark Dan. Show your opponent that you don't have to use formulas and run the same old moves all the time to win. And so good stuff there. And we are all tied up here. Let's see how we have the Tekken Emperor here, so versus the Warrior, but yet the Warrior is performing like a G. Lord Dark Dan's doing his thing, and I've been operating at 4,000 wins and over 80%. He definitely has to have something in his mind here, like he needs to be careful, because Lord Dark Dan, as you can see, is bringing it. I think that Ivan this is exactly what he needs. He needs a high damage combo. He needs to push this to the corner like this, and he needs to keep it there. That's what he needs to do, because he's definitely at an advantage. And Lord Dark Dan, if you give him more time to think, he becomes more dangerous. That's what's so scary about him. And so let's see what he'll be able to do here. Oh, it looks like Lord Dark Dan decided to try and throw out the 3-piece, went for it, and just a couple 1-1. 1-1 with left punch, finishes it out. Ivan says, no problem, I was expecting that. He probably could have thrown out the 2-piece with the throw, would have probably been effective, and then just go with some serious height level mix-ups like Kazuya has in the corner. No problem. I think Lord Dark Dan is aware that he needs to perform here, as he doesn't want to give any more wins this last round. And there's becomes the height level mix-ups in the corner that I was talking about. Lord Dark Dan is bringing it. Will he be able to get a perfect here? Oh, he is able to shut this out with the perfect. Lord Dark Dan says, I am not impressed by your performance, sir. Taking a note right out of GSP from MMA. I am not impressed. And if you guys haven't seen that video, you need to go check out the GSP video where somebody put together a montage of him just saying, I'm not impressed. Funny stuff. But yeah, Lord Dark Dan is not impressed. So he goes for the delay anyway, despite the fact he hadn't worked last round. Last round. So Lord Dark Dan is showing supreme confidence. Look at this delay he's going for here. Oh, and it looks like he goes for the little crouch jab, points the gun at him and decides to kick him instead. Ivan is in serious trouble here. Will Lord Dark Dan be able to finish it with another perfect? Oh, here comes Ivan. Looks like Ivan is making his way back. And will Ivan be able to shut this out? Oh my goodness. Double KO. Wait, that was the last round. Was this a draw? Oh my god. Oh my god. Justin Wong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. A draw. Seriously? Seriously? What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between myself, the king player, over 2,000 wins, almost 3,000, versus Proud GOG, who is also almost at 3,000 wins with his character Miguel. And so definitely a high-level fight here. Let's see what transpires. You're here in the electric fountain stage, and another stage with walls. A little bit more range to play around with, but definitely a wall stage to be careful about. And we have some aggression from both sides here, and looks like I am able to. I'm trying to push this closer and closer to the wall here. Looks like I get a whiff, and GOG is all over this. He definitely goes in for a throw, quick low punch in the throw, and I'm trying to maintain this corner. Looks like I'm pretty sure that was an accident. I went flying overhead, and let's see if I can do anything about this. Get a nice little combo. Oh, I rush in and get hit by a wake-up attack. Got to be kicking myself for that. As GOG had a very nice predict there, and so he will steal round one here from myself. Very good stuff there by GOG. And so as you can see, both players are definitely they're close in skill and close in their abilities to do damage here and play a little bit of defense at the same time. GOG going for several pokes is able to get about 65 damage worth of pokes, but I get him wrapped up in a giant swing. Will he break out? Not this time. Doesn't break out the 65 damage with left punch. It looks like I'm going for the unblockable that misses. Good stuff in the ranging by GOG, and here comes the low hits here. Just kind of playing soccer with me, kicking me around. I'm like, that is not right, so I'm going to put you in a little round the world myself. Here you go. There you go, this little light of mine. And GOG going with some more ground aggression. And oh, a very nice move there by myself on wake up there. It just did not have the it didn't have any of the precedence that GOG was looking for with his low punch aggression. And able to fit in a very nice mid hit and end it with a quick stagger. And so looks like I was able to steal that round back from him. We both stolen a round from each other and we're tied. And it looks like GOG he's going with some different height levels than last round. It's definitely faking me out. I'm down at half life already. Oh, and it looks like I could have gone actually for a throw there. And it looks like I missed my opportunity after that aggression. And GOG is continuing with this poke aggression. And so a guard stun. Oh, and a very nice launcher attempt. This could be huge damage. Let's see what happens. A nice rollout, and on wake up here, I've got GOG. He's in the corner, and oh, it looks like the stagger kick mix-ups again. Another round steal by myself. And GOG was expecting, you know, the quick low to high, actually low to mid, and that shut it out. You know, 3 staggers. You know, stagger kicks can be very effective, especially when you use them to end a fight. You know, when you just force that sort of mix-up game. You know, take the chance that they'll guess it wrong or not. And GOG going for another low hit aggression with the throw. And oh, it looks like he goes for a launcher attempt, and then this tells me that he's going for big damage. Has a nice sidestep around the damage, so GOG is doing well with defensive counter hitting. Isn't able to follow it up though, but he's doing his damage here definitely. He's almost got me in rage, and I have definitely scoping this out. Oh, a nice poke there, and oh, the giant swing, trying to even this out with some more damage. Will I be able to? Oh, GOG reducing it. Very nice move to hit left punch and reduce that damage, and GOG is able to poke the rest of this damage out and get the win here. You know, this will go the distance now in the last round, and very good pokes and stuff there by GOG. His defenses are definitely higher than normal. You know, able to break a lot of throws, break giant swings to reduce damage. And oh, a nice attempt there. GOG attempted to start this round off aggressively with the launcher. I scoped this out, backed up, and launched it myself, and he is already at half life. He is definitely in danger. Let's see what he decides to do when starving for danger. It looks like he is playing it safe. He's not going for a lot of juggles, just pacing himself. This is very smart play here by GOG. Defensive counter hitting. And oh, it looks like a very nice move by myself. I don't get the sidestep aggression. It is broken out by GOG, but a very quick movement there by myself will finish it out to shoulder charge into the wall. And as you can see, that low hit that I threw out, that low kick, actually put him in position to get hit by the wake-up attack, the waking up unblockable. And so it was a very smart thing to scope that out and see what the positioning was, to see whether or not to throw 1 kick or 2 kicks out against the wall. I throw the 1 kick out, and that is all she wrote. Very good game and close one. Proud GOG. I'll see you guys next time. What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between MK for Fun. Gotta love that. Some Mortal Kombat fun guy. He's got some zip code or something for numbers, but MK for Fun versus Lord Dark Dan. MK for Fun is definitely seasoned, has over 1,000 wins, you know, has all of the credentials here as a vanquisher, and Lord Dark Dan is only a 3rd Dan with Heihachi, not even 100 wins, but has an excellent win percentage, 85.5%. And so let's see how this plays out. You know, with MK for Fun doing very well at you know, 73, over 73%. You know, not too very far from 75%. So doing very well overall. And let's see what Lord Dark Dan has got. You know how strong he is with the Mishima characters. Looks like he probably could have either finished that out or gotten dangerously close there if he had continued it but decided to delay. And looks like MK for Fun is kind of backing up here with Lars, doing a lot of breakdancing movements here. Oh, and it looks like he has breakdanced his last for that round. Look at that, the shake, shimmy, bake, and get shut down. No, sir. You stop all that dancing, you know what I'm saying? The Soul Train line is later. It's later, man. It's after the party. And so, Lord Dark Dan is starting off strong here. He's got his win. He could just decide to kind of hold back, defensive counter hit. Let's see how aggressive he decides to be. MK for Fun kind of shaking around and baiting out that movement so he can get some damage in here. And he's got Lord Dark Dan in the corner. Has to be careful. Lord Dark Dan is definitely in trouble here in this corner. Oh, and a nice move there. I mean, this is what makes Lars top tier, is moves like that. He has that low move, and if it connects, it will hit you, you know, guaranteed. You know, it is free. that is just such an excellent move. You know, lower tiers like King, I wish he had moves like that. But, you know, you got to be careful for stuff like that with Lars. If he gets in close, it could be dangerous, and he has so many ways to get in close from range. He's very quick. And so, looks like Lord Dark Dan has taken notice of this. He's got his little combo going and drops it here, but, okay, so here we go. He's got it to the corner and trying to do some height level mix up here. Looks like MK for Fun is going for a launcher. That's not a good sign. This means that he's kind of struggling and starving for damage, and he's trying to get his damage by launching. See that? Another launcher attempt. All these launcher attempts, you know, he looks like he's not intending to poke and you know, lame this thing out. He is intending to do damage, and Lord Dark Dan is all over that. You know, got to be careful against someone like Lord Dark Dan that knows what you're trying to do. You know, is very good at scoping out what you're trying to do, and that'll close that out. Able to break through the floor and everything, and looks like he is desiring to end this in the basements here. You know, will he throw him out the window? I don't think so. But Lord Dark Dan is definitely doing what he can. MK for Fun is trying to hang in here, does a very nice throw here, and you know, not broken out by both punches. And Lord Dark Dan, okay, he's starting to put it on some aggression here. Only gets the damage from the actual initial slam on the ground. And MK for Fun, I think he's flailing at this point. Lord Dark Dan has him in a bit of trouble here. And look at these pokes. Very nice height level mix-up by Lord Dark Dan. He's got MK for Fun in trouble here. Looks like he drops the combos, able to make up for it with the right frame advantage here. Look at this wake up, and it looks like he faked him and baited him out. MK for Fun thought he was going low. There's no doubt about it. You know, low hits to finish it out. And Lord Dark Dan able to just dominate. Very good game. What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between two King players and Christina with over 6,000 wins at 71%. That is a pretty huge bulk load of experience versus myself, MackdaddyX, who has a seasoned amount of wins, and of course with King, and at over 81%. And so 71% versus 81%, and both ranked as destroyers. So this is a serious fight between King players here. And looks like I go for the throw. We are throwing out stuff and just missing left and right. I'm able to get the mix-up with the overhead, and starting with down forward 1-2 and going right into the giant swing, and Christina responds in kind. Looks like she was going also for an air giant swing, drops it, and so decides to go for a giant swing on landing, gets it, and I break out of it as well. This is sick. We're both just breaking giant swings left and right like a giant swing carnival. Giant swing factory of awesomeness, just pumping out giant swings left and right, and Christina able to shut this out with a very simple stagger kick mix-up. Mac Daddy would fall to stagger kicks. It's Batman's Lucky Punk theory, man, you know? Batman's gonna get taken out by Lucky Punk someday, and I'm gonna get taken out by stagger kicks, which I love to use so much someday. And I go for the mix-up, get the ground, the low throw. Very good stuff there by Mac Daddy. Christina able to stun and go for a combo of her own. And let's see, Christina going for, it looks like a defensive maneuver, probably kind of lost her thought there and just wanted to make sure to reduce damage, so a good move. And looks like I am going insane here with the low hits. Oh, and Christina able to get a combo here in range, so this could be a huge trouble for myself. A single stagger kick mix-up shuts it out. Christina lays the law with the taunt. Wow. Christina saying, hey, you were never a good King player in the first place. Throws out the taunt. Man, I can't even tell you guys what must have been going through my mind during this fight. This was a long time ago as well. Wow, and so I am definitely in huge trouble here. I get caught with the stun, and Christina is going to town here. Oh, definitely carrying a combo. I'm almost a half life, and looks like I could have continued that for more damage. I go for a giant swing mix-up, and will Christina be able to break out of this? No, takes the full 65 damage, and Christina, oh, a very wise sidestep, gets the launcher. Will she finish this out? Actually, I don't know if Christina's he or she. I think it's a she. And looks like, oh wow, look how close this is. Christina has me enraged. I have one more hit left. Oh, and it looks like I'm going for, wow, low hits. All low hits. I'm just gonna go ahead and lane this out with low hits, and Christina unfortunately getting hit by two, probably you know, pressured a little bit and decided to back roll, and that was a mistake because the third one hit the back roll. So very good clutch decision making there by myself. MackdaddyX showing that he has the same clutch genes as your Michael Jordans and your Wayne Gretzky's, and another launcher attempt showing that I am just gonna work my way back here. You know, tooth and nail, having so much work to do, but looks like it's working out. Christina will go for this launcher. This is 65 damage when you go for the knee in this particular mix-up. And look at me, just being confident. Wow, just standing it out stalwart. Like, I know you will make that mistake, and there it goes. Able to get the counter hit on the down forward 2-1, and pow, that will shut the lights out of Christina. And I have worked myself all the way back for the final round. And so good stuff, but let's see how this plays out. Oh, it looks like I'm going for sick mix-up, high-level mix-ups, hitting Christina with the mid to sort of fake out for the high, and gets hit wrapped up with the multi-throw. This is some sick stuff. Christina needs to be slapping that right punch right now. Oh, and does not fear the damage. I'm able to maximize it, and Christina is in some serious trouble here. Will MackDaddy be able to come all the way back? Oh, Christina on the wake up. It looks like I just got the guard crush, and that was so fortunate for me that she didn't sidestep or anything. You know, he or she, whoever you are out there. Christina. Chris if it's a he, Tina if it's a she. Good game, Christina.
Get ready for the next battle.
What up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between myself and Forrest16. Forrest is a Vindicator with Mokujin here at 1,549 wins, 75%. So to be at that level at Mokujin is absolutely fantastic. You know, very few people can say that they can perform that well with Mokujin, you know, without doing, you know, basically a bunch of simplistic strategies. So this definitely shows me that he knows his characters. And he has started off aggressively here, and it looks like I am countering with a multi-throw attempt. And yes, I am going to King's Bridge, and this is not broken out by both punches. And so Forrest16 did not fear the damage, and he is paying for it. That is going to be just under 100 damage, and that is sick damage. Oh, a very nice double mid into a throw. So nice mix up there by MackDaddy. And this is definitely going to put Forrest in trouble for round one. Forrest unable to recover. And that is just sick. Got to be careful against King players that know what they're doing up close. And Forrest unable to box out of that. And so let's see what happens. He's going to roll the dice and get another character this round. For those of you who don't know, Mokujin is the type of character where every round you get someone new. You get a new character out of all the characters. And so you really have to have a mastery or a knowledge of all the characters in this. And looks like he has rolled Anna. It looks like an Anna roll here. And I am kind of defensive counter hitting here and able to get in some damage here. And Forrest is trying to be strong with the wake up. Does a very nice throw there after the mid hit. Very, very good. And oh, he does it again. So I am definitely in trouble here. Forrest is probably going to finish this out. And this round, oh, it looks like I was going for a giant swing to finish it out with 70 damage. Forrest is backing up. And let's see, I'm going for a low hit. And oh, able to clutch it out. Able to clutch it out. I actually think I remember this fight. You know, backing up just with the inkling that he might try to wake up there. And yeah, perfect ranging and timing there by myself. And so go MackDaddy. And this has put Forrest in trouble here. Oh, and look at the dice roll. He's just rolled King. Run, Forrest, run. And this is my main character. These are the risks that you take. You know, you gotta take Forrest Gump's example here. And I am just going to town. I smell blood. Forrest Gump is the one that said life is like a box of chocolates, and in this case Mokujin is you never know what you're gonna get, and he rolls my name. I smell blood, able to finish this out with a perfect. That is just terrible luck there for you, Forrest. Like a 1 out of 40 chance that that'll happen each round, and this is what happens. So I'll see you guys next time. It was a good fight. See you later. What is up, y'all? This is MackdaddyX casting a fight between myself and Thermal Dead Aim 2. Thermal Dead Aim 2 is a Lei Wulong player, and it looks like you know, I've got my traditional colors here with King, the superhero outfit. Looks like he's dressed like Jackie Chan from Super Cop, and he's got 65%, but over 1,000 wins, and so about 10% under where he would want to be. But no biggie. I'm still doing well enough. Has enough experience to certainly finish it out. To finish out fights, and it looks like I caught him in a giant swing here against the wall. That is sick damage, 70 damage. That will shut it out very early there in the first round, and so a very good read there by myself. And you know, just like I've preached a million times before, be careful about King players who have their back towards the wall, because that could be the end of the fight without you knowing it. All it takes is for you to not be mashing the left punch. And so looks like the Thermal Dead Aim is going for some mix-up and some shenanigans, I would say, laying on the ground, like Lei Wulong players tend to do. And looks like I am trying to push this towards the wall. I missed my combo. Very fortunate there for Thermal Dead Aim. But look at this. I mean, he's definitely in some sick trouble here. And I've got one more hit will do it. Oh, and it looks like he low parries. Oh, it does the unblockable and gets it. With rage, shuts it out. It does over 80% damage. Holy. I gotta have felt mad about that. This fight was a long time ago, but man, that is just crucial. Thermal Dead Aim able to clutch that out. And yeah, I can guarantee you, I'm thinking I will never fall for that again, sir. And Thermal Dead Aim, it looks like he's probably just laughing his way to the winning banks right now with that round. But looks like we're both going toe to toe. I'm probably upset, a little bit emotional, a little salty, and but no, I kid. I'm probably being composed and being more careful about that situation there, as it looks like I'm just going aggressive here. I mean, just throwing stuff out very carelessly too. I mean, Lei Wulong could have done, I believe, a reverse right there if he was expecting that last hit. But you have to be careful about the mix-up, and it looks like he got caught by the mid, and so I'm able to sort of push the envelope here. I do have the advantage in rounds, and let's see how I will utilize this. Looks like I'm defensive counter hitting a bit. That's right, staying out of range. And Thermal Dead Aim is continuing to do these low stances, and I'm trying to just continue punishing these low. King doesn't have a whole lot of high damage options for people that stay low on the ground. And so, oh, it looks like I am mixing it up. A very nice juggle attempt there to push this towards. Oh, and look what I got, an unblockable of my own. What can you say? Nuclear launch detected. Heading right towards the sign and literally hitting reverse in the air like Michael Jordan in his prime to go ahead and dunk on him. And so a good game by both players. Well done. And that wraps up this very first episode of MackdaddyXTASY. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure that you favorite this video and put your comments down below. And make sure to subscribe and spread the word to your friends and have them subscribe so that they can help us out and continue to pump out good quality videos. And I did want to also address a few comments from the community. I got one comment that said, hey, why did you disable everything on your videos? And it's because my videos are old. So videos that are older than a week or two, I'm going to begin to take them down, meaning that I'm just going to take away the ability to like write comments on them. I'm going to completely disable them. You can't rate them or anything like that. And I'll probably do that after every new release of a new MackdaddyXTASY episode, just to keep it fresh and to keep people's comments on the latest videos and things of that nature. Just good business stuff. And so that was that one. And actually, let me see here. Let me pull up some more comments here. I believe there was another one here by Mr. General Roxas, if I can find it here. Give me 1 second here. It says, let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Can you tell me about up the King event. Okay, yeah. The King event will be this Saturday. It'll be January 14th, 2012, which is tomorrow. And so what this King event is, for those of you who don't know up to this point and you're just getting up to speed, is this is just a celebration of the 128 subscription milestone that I had reached a while back. And to celebrate this, everybody's going to log in, dress up like King, very similar to the clothes I have or something, whatever you guys want to do, and log in at the same time. You know, Saturday morning. You know, it can be any time on Saturday. I'm holding it all day, but I'll actually be recording on Saturday morning. So, you know, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, on January 14th, make sure to attend the King event with your Tekken 6 copy in hand. And go ahead and customize a King character, make it funny. And I would definitely love to see you guys post reply videos. You know, post a reply video to upload and show me what your shenanigans are using King. You know, show me all the stagger kicks that you know how to do, show me the throws you know how to do, and annoy people. I expect everybody to annoy everybody else in the Xbox community to celebrate this thing and to show that we have a presence here on YouTube. And, you know, just for a couple hours of laughs, I'll be recording, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what kind of content you guys come up with, and facing you guys, the other King players, so that it can be a part of what I'm recording. Because I definitely plan to show up cheesy, you know, lots of stagger kicks, lots of multi-throws. I mean, as annoying as I can possibly be to folks, just for fun. And so go ahead, log on Saturday, January 14th, go to the player matches and pick King and go to town. And I'll see you guys there. Another comment here, Mac, where are all of your other videos? And I will tell you where my other videos are. I have taken them down or I have hidden them because they didn't have enough views. And so that's where my other videos are. I've also taken into consideration, you know, a way to make sure that the channel is family friendly. You know what I mean? So no cursing or anything like that. But I guess that's still in the works. I definitely want the channel to be something that, you know, my kids could watch or anybody else could watch, you know, without everybody just spamming a whole bunch of cursing all the time and all that other stuff, and hateful comments and all that other stuff. So haven't really thought too much about exactly how I'll make sure the channel is family friendly, but I want it to be. So you guys just be cognizant of that. I want this to be a nice and clean environment for everyone. And let's see some other comments here. Nice videos, man. Keep them coming. Did I disable comments on my videos because people were arguing? No. I disabled comments because the videos were old. The old videos, and I'll continue to do that. Let's see here. I will be posting up, I see more comments from people literally counting down the subscriber milestones. Thank you, I appreciate that. I will be posting up some more milestone stuff. I took out the initial one because the whole YouTube channel site had changed, and so I'll be thinking of a new way to sort of track that, maybe a visual, you know, that actually shows stepladder stuff. But let's see here, more comments. Hey, oh my God, Mac, you play World of Warcraft? Yes, I do. I played more like about a year ago, more than a year ago. I was on World of Warcraft, and I was actually at the time building up a level 85 paladin. I did reach that goal, but I ended up right back in Tekken again. You know, typical Mac. What can I say? And then let's see, this comment from General Rock says, hey Mac, in your opinion, how many multi-throws should I try to memorize because I can finally do one of them? Awesome. You can do a multi-throw. Welcome to the club, man. I'd say you should memorize as many as you can, and especially with King being so versatile in how many different types of multi-throws he can throw out and how many different avenues and routes he can go with them. I say whatever you're comfortable with learning, you know, you want to learn different routes for each multi-throw. You know, if you have the staple multi-throw learned where you can, you know, start a reverse special stretch bomb and finish it with a giant swing, that's great. Try and see if you can do that 10 times in a row without dropping the combo. And once you reach that point, try and see if you can mix it up with the muscle buster at the end instead of the giant swing. And that's the beginning of your King career. That's how I started, you know, 12 years ago. I made sure that I could do those very simple multi-throws, and I was doing those, you know, basically just those ones for maybe over a year before I even figured out how to do the rest of them. You know, I wasn't throwing out rolling death cradles and, you know, struggle combinations and, you know, all the beautiful multi-throws later. You know, when Tekken 5 came out, you didn't see me, you know, doing screwdrivers and all that stuff from Tekken Tag. Yeah, I didn't do that stuff for a long time. It took many years to get all the multi-throws down. But once I got them down, I was able to mix them up. So if you can, you know, get the Boston Crab in your arsenal as well as, you know, I'd say the giant swing that ends the reverse special stretch bomb, that's definitely good enough to start. You can do the complex ones as you're comfortable putting the time into practice mode to do them. You need them all. that's my philosophy. Is you need them all, especially if you do tournaments and you refuse to pick the top tier characters. You know, King is C tier, and so if you want to stick with King in tournaments like I would if I was a pro, then you need to be capable of doing everything. You know, there shouldn't be any move that you see anyone else doing, something on the Korean channels that you cannot do with practice or whatever. So, you know, just be ready for anything and be ready to fool your opponent by putting anything on them. You know, the more multi-throws, the better. You know, you shouldn't have to just be a one-trick pony. The more flexible that you can be, the more effective you're going to be. And, you know, you'll take guys out with stuff they haven't seen since Tekken 3. I love that. I love getting comments in my inbox that say, dude, I've never seen that throw before. How did you do that? Or, you know, I haven't seen anyone attempt that since Tekken 2 or Tekken 3. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I tend to have a little bit of everything in my arsenal, and so should you. And so that's it. You know, several other comments on here saying nice videos. I appreciate it, and I will keep you guys posted on what the progress is of continuing this MackdaddyXTASY thing. I want this to be a regular thing. You know, I would love to make 52 episodes, one a week. You know, by the end of 2012. And you know, if we can keep this thing going, then, you know, I think that we can grow this Tekken community. And so you guys keep leaving your comments on the latest video that I've got, and make sure to favorite the video and spread the word. Alright guys, see you guys in game. Peace.